The judge in the NAR case said that he was open to considering injunctive relief if the plaintiffs are successful in proving their case. Wow. Hello, Ruben Chavez with Too Strong Mortgage. My goal is to help educate you on all things real estate and economy with the hopes of one day earning your business. Injunctive relief. Injunctive relief is what I'm going to be ending this video with. And let me tell you, this could be a complete game changer. I want to explain it at the end because I believe it'll just make more sense that way. On Monday, I sent out a video regarding NAR and what I believe will be happening moving forward. If you haven't watched it, I'll link it in the description below. The video does target mostly realtors. That's what the video is aiming towards. However, I did receive an email from a past customer asking me multiple questions about that video. Specifically, when sellers say no to paying buyer's commissions, then what happens? Why is this a bad thing? And why does this lead to a collapse? Thank you, Renee, for asking those questions. If you're wondering, then I'm sure a whole lot of other people are wondering too. Let me start with the last question. Why does this lead to a collapse? I don't quite remember saying that this will lead to a collapse. Maybe I'm wrong. But as mentioned, this video was mainly targeted for realtors. But for some realtors, this could be an absolute collapse. There are many realtors that are just buyer's agents, meaning they only work with buyers. Typically, if you're a buyer's agent, you work on a team. The team lead tends to focus on the listings while other agents on the team work directly with buyers. Well, if this new ruling with NAR stands, then those realtors that are buyer's agents are out of the job. So I don't believe I said collapse, but for some realtors, it will definitely feel like that. To be fair, I probably should have just rewatched my video to see if I said it. Pero aquí estamos. Next question. When sellers say no to paying buyer's commissions, then what happens? Well, as of right now, this is the unknown. Assuming this ruling stands, and I'm predicting that it will stand, my assumption is that the buyer's agent will need to prepare their buyers that in many cases the seller will not agree to pay for the buyer's agent services. So only two things will be available as it stands now. One, the buyer will have to agree to a set percentage or a set price to help obtain the help of their realtor, right? The realtor doesn't want to go showing these customers houses for free. Or two, if the buyers do not want or do not have the money to pay for a buyer's agent, then the buyer will have to represent themselves and hope that they get things right. Good luck with that on most cases. Last question was, why is this a bad thing? And that, my friend, is a great question. In the end, the consumer does not benefit from not having a buyer's agent represent them. Unless you're in the real estate industry or have purchased multiple homes in the past, this real estate thing is a whole new language. How is a buyer going to know what the home is really worth, what to look for in inspecting the home, what is a good deal, when are you getting ripped off, and where do you start? And where do you end, right? I mean, there's thousands of questions and thousands of things that the untrained eye won't know what to do. Not to mention, the seller will most likely have an experienced listing agent and will completely use that experience to his or her advantage against a potential buyer, as they should. That's what they're getting paid to do. So Renee, I know you've purchased in total 3 homes. You, my friend, will probably fare well when it's time to purchase your 4th home. I know that you paid attention in the process. However, I've worked with doctors, nurses, a lawyer, and tons of high-level executives and had zero knowledge on the home buying process. And why should they know? They spent their life learning their job, not the realtor's job. I cannot stress how important buyer's agents are, and I'm truly saddened that it seems buyers are coming to an end in most cases. To be fair, I'm the only person I know with such a doomsday view with regards to buyer's agents. If you guys watched my Monday video, you'll see how I came up with that conclusion. From there, you can decide for yourself if I'm on the mark or not. But we're not going to have to wait long to find out. The clock is ticking. If NAR and everybody else is going to appeal, then they only have 30 days from the date of the guilty ruling to do so. In my video, I said that I don't even believe that they will even be able to post the bond for this size for this case. And I explained why. Go back and watch it. I gave about at least 5 reasons why it's not going to go through. Now, as promised in the beginning of the video, there's a possible game changer that might occur. And that game changer is a legal term called injunctive relief. What I'm getting at is back in April of this year, the judge was quoted as saying that he is, quote, prepared to consider injunctive relief if it is necessary to protect the consumer from harm. Went on further to say that he is, quote, concerned about potential harm that could be caused to the consumer if NAR's anti-cooperative conduct is allowed to continue. In layman's terms, if he decides to move forward with injunctive relief, then he has the power to implement Missouri's ruling upon the remaining 49 states. And just like that, this court ruling immediately affects all realtors and all home buyers countrywide. Wow. As of now, he has not done this, and I don't expect him to make a decision until we know if the appeal is going to be moving forward or if they're going to end up settling. Remember, they only have 30 days to figure that out. Moving forward, this case has only gotten even more complicated with even more lawsuits that have come with other states. Hell, even buyers are suing in some states. I got to research that. I don't even know how that would happen. But nevertheless, there's so much more to say about this. But as time goes on, I'll continue to move forward and trying to keep you guys updated. That's all I've got for you today. Please remember, life's not meant to be, it's meant to create. Too strong.